The EPA is pushing for what they call the largest regulation rollback in the nation's history, allowing for power plants, manufacturers, and cars to emit more pollutants.
Atlanta News First Advocacy explains how environmental advocates are now teaming up with underserved communities to try and fight back.
The proposed Environmental Protection Agency rule would rescind a 2009 declaration that carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases endanger public health and welfare. The main sources of carbon emissions: transportation, energy, and industrial processes. The EPA's administrator says the American people and manufacturers have suffered too long from outdated science.
We can rely on 2025 facts as opposed to 2009 bad assumptions.
But the EPA's own data shows that keeping current pollution standards in place could prevent 1,200 premature deaths a year and save the U.S. up to $120 billion in healthcare costs by 2047.
Take a deep breath. Now, I want you to think about that breath.
At the Georgia Capitol, nurses, lawmakers, and public health advocates rallied against the plan. Cristal Valdez, environmental organizer at Poder Latinx, says Latinx families are more likely to be impacted, but most are unaware of the negative side effects like asthma, heart defects, and cancer.
It's not fair that we have to be exposed to all these contaminations.
It's called pollution inequity. A published study by the National Academy of Sciences found that Latinx communities across the U.S. breathe in 63% more air pollution than they produce. African Americans, 56% more. Non-Hispanic whites have a 17% advantage. State Representative Marvin Lim says his district in Gwinnett County is one of the most diverse and has some of the highest rates of lung cancer and particulate matter.
What happened since the 80s is development being put, heavy industry being zoned right next to residential areas. So
the EPA says it's still reviewing public comment on the proposal. The last date to submit a public comment is August 7th. In Atlanta, I'm Abby Casores.